I love the time of Christmas. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I love the sense of the season with the Christmas lights outside, the Christmas tree inside, the presents under the tree, family and friends coming for Christmas. But I always find myself arriving at Christmas Eve and feeling somewhat dissatisfied with the time I've taken to meditate on the incarnation of God's Son. In the Old Testament, God instituted various festivals in Israel's calendar as a way of marking various events in their history. In fact, in Genesis chapter 1, when he makes the sun to mark days and times, years and seasons. And so I think God wants us to have seasons in our lives. And that's really what Advent, Christmas and Epiphany is about. It's a season of meditating deeply about the great promises of God in the first coming of his Son and the second coming of his Son. Christmas is a busy time of the year, and it's hard to carve out time for a devotion with the Lord. And so I hope this liturgy just provides some incentive to do something each day. I think we all have a liturgy, so it's not really a case of do you have a liturgy for your devotional time during the Christmas season. It's just which kind of liturgy do you have and what's its content and structure. For me, my liturgy of my quiet times was pray a quick prayer to God, read the scriptures, and then pray some petitions. But over the years, I've tried to enrich that more with other elements, like prayers of adoration, confession, illumination, intercession, creeds and catechisms that can enrich the content of your personal devotional. The Apostle Paul says to Timothy in 1 Timothy 3:16, he speaks of the mystery of godliness. And the first one at the top of the list is God was manifested in the flesh. And I think that's a lovely way of capturing the mystery, that the eternal God, who exists on his own, who needs nothing, became a little baby in the person of his Son. Here is the God who sustains the universe, now dependent on a mother to be sustained. And that is the great mystery of the gospel. So I hope for this liturgy that if it does nothing else, it evokes that mystery and will encourage us to be like the shepherds and the wise men who, upon seeing the baby Jesus in the manger, bowed down and worshipped Christ, the newborn King.